Good morning, Guardians. The Hedgehog Gamer here, and can you believe it is finally Friday? It has been a ridiculously long week, mostly because I was working out of another store for 3 days, and that was an interesting experience. You get used to one thing, and my store's just unique. It's organized very well. I love my store. So that made the week just ridiculously longer. First 3 days I was in another store. Anyway, that aside, it's Xur Day, first of two. Reminder for everyone, because people are still asking me in the comments about this. Xur is only in the tower for 2 days, okay? Right now, it's 5:53 a.m. in New Jersey. I am Eastern Standard Time, northeast coast of the United States, New Jersey. Yes, New Jersey. It's that state, like, near New York. We're not New York. We're not a part of New York. No. New Jersey, okay? Yes. He will leave the tower Sunday at 5 a.m. for me in New Jersey. So calculate based on that. I will try to make a community post with all the times, but there's a lot of time zones. However, just keep in mind, 48 hours, he's not there most of Sunday. That's why I try to make these videos as early as possible on Friday, because you have very little time to find Xur. Okay? 48 hours. That's it. This is important because in Destiny 2, he doesn't leave until reset, whereas in Destiny 1, he leaves before the reset. There's a lot more dates in Destiny 1. For example, the Banshee, and yeah, I'm eating ramen, so the hot and spicy ramen. Banshee, the gun weapons tests reset on Wednesday. So things are different in Destiny 1 than Destiny 2. So that's important to keep in mind, alright? So, we are in the tower. The way to tell if Xur's in the tower, I've pointed this out, there's a mark right over here, okay? If you see this, it means he's somewhere in the tower, okay? You just have to figure out where, because there's multiple locations he can be in the tower. Today, he is in what I call, like, the Guardian Cafe. So you're heading to your right. And you're going up the stairs over here. There's Banshee and Rahul. When I checked earlier, there's like 3 new people. You're going through what I call really terrible airport security, because seriously, how many guns am I carrying? And yet there's not a single... Anyway, I mean, there's literally guns right there, so that's... I wonder what they're checking for then. Scanning for food? My guardian's probably got a ton of food on him. In that invisible backpack that Ghost supposedly lives in. I've never seen that backpack. That's why my Titan is wearing a chest piece with a backpack, because it's like, okay. Anyway, we pass Arak Jalal of Dead Orbit. Does he ever sleep is a good question. I don't think so. Anyway, and he is all the way back here. Back when the Cabal had real shields and not the dinky ones they have in Destiny 2. Yeah, Red Legion, the elite of the Cabal, so powerful and... Oh, damn, I forgot to do that. So powerful and fancy, eh? Your shields suck. Original Cabal have real shields. Yours, you can shoot through them. You suck. You suck, Cabal from Destiny 2. Real Cabal are in Destiny 1, and they're laughing at you. And I'm laughing at you. Laughing at you. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I forgot to do that. Alright. I'm going to have to go back to my vault then. Alright. Because we have Monte Carlo. Oh, come on. Really? Monte Carlo and Crucible and Trespasser? Oh, come on. Bungie, give us a little more variety. I mean, I don't have Trespasser on me, but I do have Monte Carlo on me. So I'll go grab... No, I do have Trespasser. Tells you how much variety it is. I still have the same... Bungie, come on. Give us at least some variety here for Destiny 1. You know there are people still playing it? Anyway, what have we got? We have got the usual legacy engram that no one picks up. But you're free to do so. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do. You want to pick up the legacy engram? Go right ahead. You do you, boo-boo. Okay? Okay. Buster doesn't pick them up, though. Just saying. And, I mean, I had a bad experience, so I'm traumatized by legacy engrams now. For the Titan, we have the ACD-O feedback fence, because why make names short and simple when you can make them ridiculously complex? Something like Supra. It's a nice simple name. ACD-O feedback fence is a mouthful. Taking damage from a melee attack deals damage in an area around you. Oh, that seems kind of cool. Let me know, Titans. What do you think? It reminds me of, for the hunter, we have the Don't Touch Me's, which makes you invisible when you get melee attacked. Seems like a good thing to use. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll try it. I don't think I have it. Anyway, so ACD-O feedback fence. Let me know what you guys think of it, okay? Then, for the hunter, you have the Lucky Raspberry. Arc Bolt Grenade chains further, respawn with full grenade energy. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I don't play a lot of Arc in Destiny. I don't know, it just felt kind of meh. Especially after you play Arc Strider Destiny 2, then you come back here and like, eh. I tend to favor Void and Solar. But let me know, how is it? I rarely use Lucky Raspberry. I think I used it because I don't know, I never used Lucky Raspberry. Never used it. Let me know. Anyway. I mean, I don't even know why it's called Lucky Raspberry. Isn't that a raspberry? Who knows? I mean, maybe it looks like a raspberry? Let's see what it looks like on my Guardian. Meh. It's okay. I mean, at least it's not something ridiculously over-the-top complex that you can't move in. I like my Guardian to wear gear that he could actually move in. I mean, especially being a hunter, you want to be able to move. And then you have something like the Ram for the Warlock, which makes even the helmets worn by the Corpus look small and light. I would choose the Corpus helmets over the Ram, just for convenience sake. Besides, they are constantly falling off the Corpus, so you'll end up without a helmet anyway. For the Warlock, you have Ophidian Aspect. Now, that's a better name. It's short, sweet. Ophidian. Improved energy drain, and weapons ready and reload very quickly. Warlocks, let me know. I rarely play Warlock. You know what they need? They need an exotic called Hunter's Dirty Socks. And it's basically the ability for Titans and Warlocks to jump like Hunters. Yeah, that would be awesome. And it has to be called something like Hunter's Dirty Socks. Or a cloak. Like it's a cloak that used like an exotic chest piece that looks like a cloak. So it gives you the ability gives you hunter jumps or something. That would be cool. Ooh, Suros Regime, one of my favorite guns. There was a time when I only used Suros Regime. I loved Suros Regime. And then I picked up I think Genesis Chain. Genesis Chain is a lot like Suros Regime. So it's sort of like Suros Regime without being exotic. But there was a time where I only used Suros Regime. I even used it in the Crucible, and everyone's like, "Oh, don't use Suros Regime." In the I'm like, but I like Suros Regime, and I like to use guns that I'm used to using in PvE, in PvP, just because you get used to them, get used to the handling. Suros Regime is a great gun. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on kill. So that helps. I mean, it's not like as efficient as Red Death, where every kill just automatically gives you health. You have a chance of regaining it. But I like the rate of fire of the Suros Regime and the impact. To me, it feels it's a great gun. I loved Suros Regime. And it has some really nice ornaments. Like this one. This one is the one I have, Basilisk's Glory. That is just cool. What is it? Red Memorial. Yeah, Red Memorial, nah. But Basilisk's Glory, that's cool. That's on my Suros Regime. I don't have it with me right now. But that's on my Suros Regime because that just looks cool. Alright. So that's Suros Regime. Anyway, even if it's a sucky gun, just pick it up because it gives you a Grimoire score. But I like Suros Regime. I mean, there was a time where people were like, do you have Galahorn? Because we'd be doing something like, because I didn't want to switch out my Suros Regime. That's how much I like Suros Regime. Then you have the Monte Carlo and Royal Flush, which was last week's gun as well, because I still have it here. Monte Carlo, and I think it was and this is Royal Flush, which looks pretty cool. I like it. Stop doing that. This is the gun without This is the gun without any ornaments. This is Royal Flush. And this is the one I have. Well, I know I have Royal Flush. Let's put active Royal Flush. Okay, Monte Carlo. Let's see. I like it. I like it. This weapon has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. Now, I've said this last week because I know this gun came up last week because I went on about how I do a lot of firing from the hip in Warframe to the point where now it's like I'm used to firing from the hip in Warframe. I can't really do aim down sights except with bows. Yeah, which sucks that you have to. I mean, look, Nataruk is a great bow. I got to get used to using bows. But in Destiny, I've never really fired from the hip. And maybe if I practice, I'll get like as good at firing from the hip as I am in Warframe. The Monte Carlo method. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. It's okay. I like the rate of fire. It's a fast rate of fire, low impact weapon. I just like the sound of it, the feel of it. That's why it was a fun gun. It's like ridiculously fast, but it's just fun. It's also in Destiny 2. But as we all know, all the exotics they brought from Destiny to Destiny 2 are definitely cooler in Destiny. Just everything's cooler in Destiny. Anyway, the second weapon you get is Trespasser. What is the Crucible Assassin? All right. So I do have Trespasser because it was like the weapon the week before last. So Trespasser and Crucible Assassin. So that's the one I have set right now. So if I deactivate it, this is Trespasser without Crucible Assassin. This is Trespasser with it. It looks cooler with it. I don't like this one. Fallen Assassin. Yeah, that just looks bad. Anyway, I think it's a Fallen gun. Yeah. Reloading after a kill causes the next burst to be a longer, more powerful super burst. And kills with this weapon grant enhanced motion tracker resolution for a short time. Honestly, never felt like anything special. I mean, yeah, it shoots bursts. It's a sidearm. I don't know, I felt like it ate through ammo because remember this is Destiny, so sidearms use secondary ammo. So I felt like when I used it, it ate through ammo. But it's been a while since I used Trespasser because I tend to favor exotic primaries over exotic secondaries or heavy. So nothing really special about it, but again, pick it up for the Grimoire score. Anyway, and by the way, I have noticed the comments on the community tab post about running Destiny 1 and whether I should go with Xbox or PlayStation or what's going on. Let me look at those comments. I'm going to respond. I'm considering. The problem is I just realized Ramadan is coming up, which makes life so much difficulter. And when I'm going to live stream with Ramadan going on, and who knows right now. But I'm thinking maybe alternating weeks and doing 1 week PlayStation, 1 week Xbox, because there's a mix of people, but I don't remember the exact numbers. I just remember looking briefly at what people were saying about running Destiny 1 on Sundays. So I'll see and I'll respond to comments, and maybe I'll post a community tab and see what people think. Like I said, it's been a harder week working from a different store. Anyway, thank you for watching. Share this. I'll let you know, and I hope to see you in the tower.